Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. What if I told you that the way we deliver classroom instruction is going to change by 2030? So my name is Jazzmyn Ivery-Robinson. As you know, and from the intros, I'm the Assistant Director for Advocacy and Social Justice Education here at Nazareth College. I have 2 master's degrees, the first in management, the second in marketing and communications leadership. I'm currently a doctoral student studying educational leadership and management with the focus on mind, brain, and learning. So I'm gonna ask you to take a journey with me today. I'm gonna give you a little bit of background about myself. So I was one of the students who decided to go back, get my second master's while I'm in a doctoral program. I don't know what was going on. It was a challenge, but it was a great challenge. So my program director, Brian Adams, knew what I was doing with my doctoral work. I was studying neuroscience, becoming a neuroeducator, and he was like, have you thought about neuromarketing? I was like, no, I don't even know what that is. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna look at it. If you know me, I like to research things. So I looked it up and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. And to be able to connect marketing with the neuroscience blew my mind. So my dissertation is focused on exploring and studying student learning performance and motivation while using neuromarketing research in the metaverse. So something a little different, change it up a little bit. So what exactly is neuromarketing? It is a relatively new concept. It is a study of the brain and how the brain responds to marketing stimulants. So, as we think about the market, when you think of marketing, you're thinking of going into a store, shopping, making decisions. Well, education is a market, but let's take this a step further. Let's look at how are we delivering information in the classroom, utilizing these same strategies from marketing the brain and combining it. And so what I wanted to do was explore the metaverse. So I don't know if you've heard about the metaverse. It's the future of the internet. You can explore worlds, be immersed in learning from just sitting at the table. So it's not your Zoom, it is a step further. It is being immersed in the learning experience. So what I wanted to do is focus on the metaverse and looking at how do we provide instruction. Right now, we use VR equipment to accompany instruction in the classroom. So you'll have that added to your syllabus, and you're encouraging your students to go and engage in some VR exercise. This is different. This is providing instruction and having the classroom in the metaverse. So you have your headset on, you integrate into this experience, and you're learning. And so we are visual creatures. Research shows that individuals respond better when accompanied by visuals and colors. So the metaverse allows us to create these classroom spaces that can change. It'll spark multiple senses. So with neuromarketing, it lets us know what parts of the brain are being sparked when you're stimulating those different senses, whether it's touch, whether it's smell, whether it's sight or hearing. We can do all of that in the metaverse. We are allowing our students to be able to be themselves, to be authentic. We are creating a space that is inclusive. It allows students who may be struggling with their gender identity to be able to be in this space and pick an avatar that represents them. It allows our students to work together to really learn teamwork, leadership. It allows them to spark new interests. And so what my research is focusing on is studying how are they being motivated, how they are working together, and how this is going to help them pursue and continue in education and graduate. So there are skills that they can learn that is enhanced in the metaverse. So You can create different classroom. Each classroom, based off of your learning outcomes and instruction, can be built around that. So today we're gonna focus on, I'm gonna pull on one of the courses that I teach. So I teach data analytics and data visualization. So if we had this in the metaverse, we're going to engage the students to be able to kind of look at companies' data and be able to be really immersive in the work that we're doing and pulling data, but also it's just, you're sitting at a table in the metaverse, working together, being able to talk, and you don't have to be in the classroom. So this takes the classroom beyond the physical of brick and mortar, which allows us, as we're continuing to think about who are our new learners, how are we getting people here? Not everyone can travel, and not everyone can afford it. So how are we being equitable across? How are we engaging new learners? We just provide them the headset, and they'll be sitting right at the table with everyone else. So it is a whole different experience that are just really, really pulling on the different senses and allowing everyone to be safe and grow. So with me, I love learning, as you can tell with my 2 masters, that, just when you're learning and connecting things to similar situations in your life, you're allowing your brain to create new neurons. And these neurons allow for learning to emerge. That is exactly when learning actually happens, when new neurons are built. And so how are we doing that in the metaverse? So when we're thinking about marketing, and you're in a grocery store, you're shopping, you're trying to figure out what you want to buy. I don't know about y'all, I went shopping last night and it just took me hours. Couldn't figure out what I wanted. They had music in the background. They had some visuals going on. So it was creating that little vibe. And so it was sparking the senses where I came out spending a little bit more money than I expected to. But that's okay, because I'm gonna look gorgeous. So just thinking about that, they engaged in consumer at every step of their journey. So some stuff popped up on my cell phone and on my computer, and I was like, okay, I need a new outfit. I need to figure out what to wear today. And then when I got into the store, they, like I said, did the senses. Sound, visuals, people coming up asking, do I need help? Absolutely, I need the help. So they helped me engage. So when we're thinking about our adult learners, think of them as consumers. We want to engage them at every step of the journey. We want to be able to make sure that we are helping them from the beginning all the way to the end. And so how do we do that? And that is utilizing these strategies that come through neuromarketing research. And we can be able to integrate that into the classroom and continue the work that we're doing. So it's not saying, let's do away with brick and mortar. It's saying, let's think about the way we look at the classroom. It allows us to be in a warm climate. I don't know about y'all, but Rochester weather is rough. But being able to be in this space, a warm, sunny day, no distractions, the metaverse allows us to eliminate a lot of distraction around. It allows you to be able to focus on your actual learning. And so we, as a society, have many distractions, but the metaverse can help us navigate through that. So I spoke to you a lot about neuromarketing, so I kind of hope that it gave you a little bit of insight as to what neuromarketing can do, how it can be joined with virtual reality, integrated in having the classroom in the metaverse. So one question that I want to ask you is, will you join me in the metaverse? Thank you.